Jinko Solar is coming to the Smarter E with new solar modules and battery storage systems. However, a lot has happened in cell production. Stay tuned. Hi Roman.
Hi Carsten, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You already have a lot of experience in the solar field, don't you?
You can say so. I'm 9 years now with Jinko Solar and I'm in this branch about 22 years. And yeah, I collected a lot of experience with manufacturers and even with distributors. That's right.
Great. And what new solar cells are you bringing to this year's trade fair?
Well, you know, I think quite well the Hot 2.0, this is the top console. Very well known for a good reputation. It has a low resistance, it has a high efficiency and so on. And this is still ongoing development, leads us to the Hot 3.0 that you see in all the panels here. Basically, we want to switch step by step to all of the panels. Now we have it in the 54 and in some others one. And the trick here, I think it's a bit modified. Let me say so.
Okay. And what exactly is the new technology Hot 3.0?
Well, I can tell you in half an hour, and very snappy, and very snappy means that we are using the so-called MI technology. That means metal enhancement. And I think you know the bus bars you see here, they are normally with silver aluminium blend. And we reduce the aluminium quantity or percentage of about 90% or even more. That means this gives a higher resistance for corrosion because aluminium is very weak for corrosion and in combination with silver against water and acid and things like this. And the contacts and the soldering gave a lower resistance, so the efficiency is dramatically rising step by step. And at the end we get a longer living module, longer living cells with a higher efficiency and a higher power output.
So many benefits. Very
Absolutely.
Good. You also brought a new solar module, the Tiger Neo Green.
Yes, Tiger Neo Green is a different development because we are working in a green company, in a green branch. That means we are always trying to reduce our carbon footprint. And the trick here is that we have now 3 manufacturing factories here that are working carbon dioxide neutral. And this is very important. That means if you draw your ingot, if you saw your wafer, this is one, you make your cell the second, and when you make out of this your panel, they are all with carbon footprint designed that you have lowered or reduced or even you have no carbon dioxide output. That means the circle of carbon dioxide is completely closed. Right now it's for the Tiger Neo 54, 72, 78, and at the end we expect Q3, end of Q3, beginning Q4, that all of the panels are made like that. That means this fits perfect to our branch and perfect to what the market needs.
You not only brought new solar cells and solar modules here to Munich, but also new battery cells and battery modules.
That's completely right. It's based on LFP, and I can show you the rest over there, where we have exhibited a part of that. Before we go to the new products, the new cells and the products what we have done with the cells, let's just have a short look at the existing. These are RESS, that means residential systems. So we're starting from 6 kilowatt with a 3-phase inverter going up to 20, 21. And the battery it's up to 21. LFP cells the same, but it's a different type. Easy to install with a lot of gimmicks and features. It's worth having a look at it. And now I think we can move over to our news products. I think they are worth to talk about. Thank you.
So now these are your new battery cells, aren't they? And the application
yes,
for that.
This is not what you see, is not the battery cell, this is the battery rack, but inside our new cells. And the trick with the cells is they are homemade. This is in our own fabrication. And they are the use for all the systems here. This is industrial use. And this here is the so-called Sun Terra. We are 2 different ones. That means all the systems are built in 20-foot container. and this 20-foot container, including the PCS, and they have the battery racks, and they have a fire suppression and ventilation, whatever you need in electronics, data logging, and all the connections what you need, and we can tailor them for the demand of a user. Here, and this system, the one system ends up with one container ends up with 3.75 megawatt. You can combine as much as you want. And the second one with the new cells ends up with 5 megawatt. It's bigger, and you can see here it's the same 20-foot container. The density of the power that we have is much higher. At the end, it's industrial use for very big plants and for buffering the grid and things like this.
Okay. But you also have a system for smaller industrial applications.
Yes.
And I think that's the one we see over there.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Let's go over there, and then we can have some words about that.
So this is your Sun Giga system.
Exactly, the Sun Giga. This is for so-called CNI. That means a small solution for smaller industrial use. Even this is a cabinet that you can combine. We have two different types. It's for 250, and the other one is 375. And you combine it, and the cells are basically completely the same. And as I mentioned, it's going up in combination up to 1 megawatt hour, that's clear. And the rest is very similar to all the bigger ones. It's just a smaller one in a cabinet, and you can get it tailored for your use. Very simple, very short. In details, just ask us, have a look at our homepage, you can get any information you need.
Very good. Roman, thank you so much for all these information
was
about
a pleasure.
your new products. For me so too.
Hope it is helpful, and
It will be. And if you want to know more about Jinko Solar and its new products, please visit the website jinkosolar.eu.